Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Friday, 28th July 2017. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Culturama 43 got off to an exciting start last evening at the village with a ceremony that was culturally apt as it took members of the audience on a cultural journey. The opening of Culturama 43 was also live on the Culturama website, Culturama app, Nevis TV website, NTV app, NTV Channel 99 on Digicel Play, and NTV Facebook simultaneously. Performances came from the Sugar Hill String Band, the Japanese Girls, Aishan, masquerades, jumping clowns, cakewalk by senior pageant contestants, and many more, including the Von Art Dance Company and the children from the Mr. and Miss Talented Youth pageant. Patron for this year's festival, Joe Claxton, was recognized by the committee and presented with a plaque, and so too was slogan composer Tracy Fraser. Minister of Culture, the Honorable Mark Brantley, was excited about the start of the festival and urged everyone to enjoy this festive time of year.
This is our festival. This is our legacy. This is our heritage. This is what we do as divisions each and every year. Our food, our folklore, our art, our music. This is our opportunity to showcase who we are as a people. And so, for those who say, why Culturama? What is Culturama about? Culturama is about what you're experiencing tonight. The masquerades, the clowns, the calypsonians who will come. And you notice tonight we have the junior calypsonians, and we hope that they will go through the ranks and end up in the senior ranks. This year more than any other year, we are having a bumper crop of participants.
The honor of declaring the festival open was given to Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory.
Now we are aware that the Culturama started in 1974, and we have seen changes which have occurred over these 43 years. We have seen also the morphing of our culture. We've seen insertions of a number of different programs, a number of different activities, which has lent themselves to enhancing the performance of Culturama over the years. And so tonight, what we saw and what we heard are really just part of that larger picture of a great celebration of our history, a great celebration of our heritage and our legacy, our culture.
Immediately following the ceremony, an interlude of steel pan music followed, which formed an appropriate transition into the Junior Kaiso competition. The P-Chicks Junior Kaiso contest featured some 10 young Kaisonians who appeared in the following order: Leanie Smithen, Little Leanie, Zion Harding, Legacy, Divonique Liebert, Singing Divi, Mike Washington, Young Legend, Jamali Lawrence, The Reporter, Marquis Washington, Mighty J, Taryn Webb, Invincible, Akido Nisbet, Prince Akido, Shomari Mitchell, Mighty Suki, and Aniela Fyfield, Princess Kayla. The competition and production for the Junior Kaisonians were done by Jazik of the Greenhouse Band. Mr. Warren Movin chaired the Junior Calypso Show Committee, and they are coming in for high praise as the production and topics delivered by the Calypsonians were of a very high standard. When the judges and auditors completed their task, the results were as follows. The 2017 P-Chicks Junior Kaiso Monarch was Taryn Webb, aka Invincible. He dethroned four-time Junior Kaiso King Shomari Mitchell, the Mighty Suki, who placed first runner-up, and the second runner-up went to Zion Harding, aka Legacy. Following the Junior Calypso show, the Odyssey Band had the village jamming until early Friday morning. On Saturday, cultural activities continue with the Empire Sports Club extravaganza at 10 a.m., the exhibition match featuring the SKN Patriots and the Premiers 11 at 11 a.m., and the Miss CSS show at the Cultural Complex at 7. On Sunday, there is a Mr. and Miss Talented Youth pageant beginning at 7 p.m., also at the Cultural Complex. The TDC-sponsored Senior Kaiso competition is scheduled for Saturday, August 5th at the Cultural Complex beginning at 9 p.m. On Wednesday, 26th July, the Culturama Committee held an official draw for the placement of the participants, and this was held at the Sunshines Bar and Grill on Penny's Beach. Marketing Officer at the St. Kitts, Nevis and Gwilla Trading and Development Company Limited is Dominic Matthew.
This level of commitment, however, would not be possible without the continued support of our customers and clients year after year. This support is very important. We have a number of retail outlets across St. Kitts and Nevis, and of course, we provide a number of services. And with the support of the public, we can continue to contribute, and I'll use a word that you used earlier, to inject an investment into the senior culture competition to make sure that it stays alive and well on the Culturama calendar.
The Kaisonians picked from a basket to reveal the order of their performance on the night of the show. The order of performance is as follows: Murray, Giro, Musing, Charis D, Black Hat, Reigning King This and That, Daddy Nature, Daddy Fresh Cold, Hollywood, and Astro. A member of the Kaiso committee polled for Musing and Black Hat, who were absent at the official draw. Chairperson of the Culturama 43, Abonati Liebert, presented the participants with checks for their preparation for the competition and thanked them for participating in this year's festival.
This year, as the chairperson of the Calypso subcommittee indicated, we have had or seen a renewed interest in Calypso, and I must thank all those persons who would have participated in the Kaiso Fiesta that we had some of a week and a half ago, for coming forward this year and contributing towards the rekindling of the Calypso art form here on Nevis. Now, to the Calypso finalists, I want to say special commendations to you for reaching this far and for the effort that you have put forward towards the rekindling of the Calypso here on Nevis for Culturama 43.
Tickets for the show is $40 and can be purchased at the Culturama Secretariat in the Cotton Ginnery Mall. Organizers of the Culturama 43 Street Parade are tightening up on punctuality for the start of the parade by offering an extra 10 points for early arrival of troops and deducting a total of 5 points to the late comers. The announcement was made by Chairperson of the Senior Troops, Roger Fyfield, who stated that this year the parade will start at 2 p.m. at the Villa Grounds and make its way into Charlestown and culminate at the TDC parking lot. Fyfield confessed that in recent years the parade would start later than its original timeline, but he assured the public that parade will start promptly at 2 p.m.
I and my committee have met and spoken with the troop leaders and representatives. We have also spoken with the street activities chair in the person of Wazim Richards, and he have assured us, and the troops and the troop leaders and representatives that we met with have assured us that they are going to be there and ready for a 2 p.m. start. So no longer that we are going to say 2 and we start at 3 or 4. I am here to assure you and the general public that we are leaving the Villa Grounds at 2 p.m. If it is one troop, we are leaving.
The chairperson also outlined some of the troops participating in both senior and junior segments.
This year, they can expect, a much bigger and better street parade. We have a number of troops that have registered to date. If memory serves me right, I think we have something like 10 senior troops who have already registered. I know that there are a number of junior troops too would have registered. I think J.D. Keynes is having a troop. Charmin Stevens, I think it is. She's also having a troop. I think the Gingerland Primary School, the Joycelyn Library Primary School, and a few other schools should be having troops also. So the streets of Charlestown on August 8th will be flooded. You know, there are a number of segments. We have fantasy, we have folklore, and we have a few more segments.
Fyfield used the opportunity to invite persons to the parade and encouraged them to support the various individuals participating. Still to come, St. Kitts and Nevis Customs and Excise Department extends hours for Culturama 43. The details when we return.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Welcome back. Commissioner of Police Ian Creeley is encouraging young men and women in St. Kitts and Nevis who are looking for a career where they make a difference to consider an enlistment in the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. Commissioner Creeley said the police service currently has a number of vacancies and we want the best and brightest to join our ranks. The police service is transforming to meet the challenges of fighting crime in the 21st century, and we need young people who can think critically, who are not afraid of technology, and who are of good character. Force Personnel Officer Clifford Govier outlined the requirements for the enlistment. All candidates interested in enlistment must have a minimum of 4 CSEC subjects, including English, have excellent written, oral, and interpersonal skills. Candidates should also be physically fit, be 18 years of age, but not have passed their 35th birthday. Pass a medical examination, pass a background investigation, and submit to a polygraph examination, and must possess a valid driver's license. Govia outlined that the benefit package for a recently graduated police constable is attractive and stated that the salary started at $2,140 per month plus an additional $356 per month in risk pay, and other allowance are also available based on assignment. He noted the salary for a constable with a bachelor's degree is $4,495 plus $356 per month in risk pay. All young men and women and of good moral character and physical health are encouraged to consider a rewarding career in the forces. Persons interested in a career in the police service can contact the recruiting officers at the following numbers: the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force at 465-2241, extension 4272 or 4217. The St. Kitts and Nevis Customs and Excise Department will be extending their opening hours for the period Monday, July 31st through to Friday, August 4th, 2017.
The new hours would be in effect from this coming Monday, the 31st of July, and running for 1 week until the 4th of August. And the hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we're going to be checking persons or examine packages up to 5 p.m. This is to facilitate persons who are clearing packages during that week of Culturama, which is normally a busy period. So, we're asking all persons, please, to take note. And of course, I just want to remind the general public of their obligation to the customs and themselves, of course, to present their proper invoices when they come to clear their packages.
Assistant Comptroller at the St. Kitts and Nevis Customs and Excise Department, Roger Fyfield. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.